Starting off with the base of the mousse, measure out 60 grams flour, 75 grams of castor sugar, 15 grams cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder, a quarter teaspoon of salt. Mix it all in a bowl until completely combined and set aside. For the wet ingredients, measure out 60 milliliters of milk, 60 milliliters of oil, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 whole egg, and whisk until completely combined. Pour in half of the wet ingredients into the dry, whisk until it forms a batter, then add in the rest of the wet ingredients in and whisk until smooth. Pour batter in a lined baking tray. And bake for 15 minutes, or by inserting a knife and comes out clean at 180 degrees Celsius. Rest on a baking rack to cool before removing the paper. Cut cake with a round cutter and set aside. For the mousse, chop 120 grams of dark chocolate. Separate 2 egg yolks. Then add 25 grams of castor sugar. Whisk until egg turns slightly pale and set aside. Heat 100 milliliters of cream until it's hot. Make sure to not let it boil. Add heated cream into the egg mixture. Pour the egg and cream mixture back into the saucepan and return to heat. Whisk until egg mixture thickens and remove from heat. Then mix in dark chocolate into the egg and cream mixture until chocolate melts. In a separate bowl, whisk 200 milliliters of cream. Add half a teaspoon vanilla and whisk until stiff peak. Make sure the chocolate is cool before folding in the cream. Add water into half a teaspoon of gelatin. Once dissolved, add into the mousse mixture. Transfer into a measuring jug. Pour a quarter of mousse into your silicone mold. You can also use a muffin tray. Place in the freezer to slightly set. Peel and finely chop apples. With a small saucepan and a medium heat, melt 1 teaspoon of butter, then add 1 teaspoon of flour and whisk. Then add 1 tablespoon of water. Whisk until it turns into paste. Then add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Whisk until golden brown. Add in apples. Add 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Cook apples until it's soft and it has thickened. Transfer into a container. Take mousse out from the freezer and spoon in apple mixture. Pour another quarter of mousse mixture. Then lightly press chocolate cake rounds on top of the mousse. Cover with cling wrap and place in the freezer to set. When ready to serve, unmold. It will defrost within 2 to 3 minutes.